In today's world, where personal secrets are often public, women face constant pressure to disclose their sexual history. The body count debate has evolved into a judgment-laden crusade filled with double standards, becoming a pervasive issue in modern dating. This obsession with a woman's number permeates everything from heated podcast discussions to social media and Reddit controversies, undermining the potential for meaningful relationships. This topic transcends mere numbers. It's a fight for privacy, respect, and the dismantling of outdated societal norms. By advocating for women to protect this information, we challenge personal biases and confront widespread cultural misconceptions. This is about asserting personal autonomy against a society eager to invade intimate details. While this perspective may provoke some, I firmly believe it's crucial. We must shatter the myths and acknowledge the truth. Your body count is a private matter that deserves unwavering respect. Reason 1, he likely won't believe you. Women often find themselves in a lose-lose situation regarding the notorious body count question. If they give a low number, they're deemed untruthful. If they say a high number, they become the subject of gossip. It's like playing a game with ever-changing rules. Skepticism often accompanies a woman's response, as if there's a correct number dictated by an unwritten rulebook, while men face little scrutiny. A high number for men is just part of being a guy, but for women, it becomes scandalous. This double standard is frustrating. The excuse that men can have high body counts because it's harder for them to get laid is a flimsy justification that undermines women's choices while glorifying men's. This skepticism is not only annoying, but can also erode trust and communication in a relationship. Constantly defending your past or justifying your choices is exhausting and undermines the foundation of a healthy relationship. So why answer that question at all? Chances are, your response won't be taken at face value, and that's a conversation no one needs to have repeatedly. Reason 2. Many men can't handle the truth. Revealing your body count can feel like opening Pandora's box. While honesty is often seen as the best policy, it can lead to unnecessary drama. For example, a woman I previously worked with became troubled after discussing her sexual history with her boyfriend. When she shared the number of men she'd been with, it sparked a cascade of arguments. Her honesty prompted him to bombard her with questions about her past, revealing his deep-seated insecurities and competition anxiety. He struggled with the idea of not being her only significant partner, and each detail she shared only intensified his insecurity. What began as a strong relationship soon crumbled under the weight of his incessant questioning. Trust was replaced by suspicion and resentment. Ironically, the understanding he sought drove them further apart. Navigating the balance between honesty and privacy is delicate. Sometimes, full disclosure can do more harm than good. Ultimately, keeping your sexual history private may be more about preserving the health of your relationship than about secrecy. Your past is just that, past. Reason 3. It's none of his damn business. You read that right. Your sexual history is none of his business. It's vital to emphasize a woman's autonomy and privacy. Would you ask him for a detailed account of every woman he's kissed? Probably not, because that's his business, just as your past is yours. Sexual history is personal, not open for public scrutiny. It does not define your worth or morals. You're not an object to be inspected, you're a person with a past. And that past is private unless you choose to share it. The notion that a partner has a right to know everything about your past is outdated and intrusive. Relationships should be based on respect and trust, not on a catalog of romantic history. Just like a personal diary, some things are meant to remain private, and that's perfectly acceptable. Ultimately, your body count reflects who you were, not who you are. If someone cannot respect that boundary, they may not be the right person to share your present with. Let me be clear. Asking about a woman's body count is not only invasive, but also disrespectful. In my 16 years of a healthy, loving relationship, the topic of body count has never been central to our trust or commitment. Why? Because the strength and longevity of our relationship stem from mutual respect, trust, and understanding, not from a number. This question is not about curiosity or concern. It's a tool for judgment and shame. When someone asks a woman to disclose her sexual partners, they are seeking ammunition, not understanding. It's a loaded question that will be used against you. These invasive inquiries have no place in a society striving for equality and respect. A woman's choice to share or not share her history should be respected. The journey toward a more enlightened approach to relationships begins with rejecting these demeaning and irrelevant questions. Remember, a woman's worth and dignity are not defined by a number, and it's time we all recognize that